Hello and welcome to the next part, finally, of my Half-Life 2 tutorial. And where we left off, we just jumped into a table and fell down. So, like before, we're gonna walk backwards into the trigger to go to the next level. So yeah, there you go. And now we're on the next level. So there's a few different strats for this to do this level, and one's really hard, and then the others are kind of hard, but not too hard, hopefully. But yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to come through here, you're going to grab this health kit, and this is the easiest strat. So you come over here, you grab this SMG nade, and HP if you need it, and you come back over here. Usually this guy won't bother you if you're fast, so I'm going to kill him. But yeah. Run back over here, jump on this railing, jump over here. Then what you're going to do, now I'm just going to do AI disable, just for demonstration's sake. So when I come over here, you're just going to throw a nade, and then time it so you can land up here. That jump isn't too hard. It might be kind of hard to time if you're not used to timing nades, so yeah. Since these are kind of the first damage boosts in the run, what I do is I throw the nade. Then after that second beep, I save. Then it does the 3 beeps, and after the 3rd beep, it explodes. So you can get the timing down for that. Alright, so once you get up here, there's a couple things you can do. The easiest is to just throw another nade, and then catch it, like that. I guess I didn't really go over catching it. So when you catch it, you basically right-click, and then just tap, like, slightly later, you press E to catch it. I also kind of turn to the right, because it kind of spawns it out of you slightly to the right. So I turn my mouse to the right and, like, grab at the same time, essentially. And then you can set it down. So when you with this strat, you're going to set it on the ground, and you're just going to go forward, and then you're going to SMG boost off the side of this roof. Like so, and then you land over here. So the landing spots for this is, well, over this fence right here. So we draw clip brushes. There's a hole here. This big purple one isn't one a player can collide to, so don't worry about that. So you want to either land, oh god, it's actually kind of annoying with that in the way. So you want to land either on top of the fence right here, and then jump around, or just fly over the fence. But sometimes you might end up landing down here, which is a lot slower. But don't worry, it's not over if you land down here, because what you can do is you can come over here, and then you can just line up with that, because that's where you're gonna go, and then you can just ABH up here, like so, and then you can just run over here, and you end up in the same spot, like so. All right. So if I load quick O1 here, there's another strat you can do up here, which actually lets you skip this SMG nade below me that we grabbed a second ago. The one that was under there. Is you can come here, you can stand in this corner, you can throw a nade, and this strat's pretty hard actually, so you can throw a nade like that, and then just before the last like beat, you jump, and then you let it you let the damage boost shove you into the ground, and then you do a standing jump, ABH. And then you instantly turn around. You instantly turn around and then bounce off of it. So it's actually kind of risky. Let me turn that off here. Like that. I didn't get it, but yeah, I landed over here. Like I said, this is pretty hard to do. There you go, like that. I am slightly more to the right than I thought I had to there, but yeah. Can land up there or up there, or land down here if you miss it for whatever reason, and you know, just come up here. But there's an even faster strat you can do, which is pretty hard. So this is a strat I do in runs. So you come over here, grab this SMG nade, and then you come here. So this requires having a stand-up nade like that, which really does require like turning your mouse to the right when you go to grab the nade for it to stand up. And what you're going to do is you're going to set the nade down here like that. And then you're going to jump up there to the boost. And I'm just going to give you a quick tip for jumping up here. This kind of has a weird collision, and it's kind of weird to jump onto it. So I kind of stand back a little bit from the pipe, and then jump onto it like that. I also do this when placing the nade. So when doing this boost is very precise because you have to go to the right side of this thing. And you also have to have the right amount of horizontal speed and not too much vertical to not bump your head on this. Then you also have to make sure you turn to the right to avoid this big invisible wall that's right here. It's like, that ends about like right here. And then you slope off the roof and land over here. It's pretty hard. Kind of messed up my nade timing there, so let me do it again. Whoop. There you go, like that. And you can land here or just fly straight over. That's the hardest strat, and it's quite hard, and I really don't recommend doing it until after you start getting better times in the game. So yeah. And after all of those, once you land over here, all of those strats, you come over here and you can go ahead and grab some HP, and you can come over here. And here, there's a few different strats you can do. I do ravioli strats. Ravioli strats isn't too hard. And all there is to ravioli strats is you come over here, stay in this corner, and there's this black line here. I aim to the right of it and have a nade. And right after the last 3 ticks start going, I walk backwards and jump. And then I, walk backwards and jump, and then ABH into the ground, and it will boost me up there because I hit a slope. So you're going to be hitting basically this slope right here, and it'll knock you up there. The timing on this is kind of weird to get, so yeah. There's also other strats you can do here, so for you to draw clip brushes again, what you can do is you can come over here, come up here, go here, and then go over here. So if you jump up here, you can get around the clip brush here that's all the way to the top of the map and get around like that. But that's pretty slow, and we want to do faster strats. That boost is there in the corner. The ravioli strat's actually the fastest strat, but yeah. The second fastest strat is actually just to come over here, grab this brick, and I highly recommend grabbing it in this position because that's the easiest and least precise position to clip through this wall. And I clip through this part of the fence right here because it's nice on a perpendicular plane on the world grid, I guess you can say, which makes it a lot easier to clip through. The other reason is to grab it like that is because you have to do this really fast. So if I turn off AI disable, you have to dodge a bunch of zombies here. So this is what makes this strat kind of hard, because you kind of have to like dodge that guy and then go through like this and then do that without them just walking inside you. It can be pretty difficult and pretty annoying when that happens, but yeah. After that, you move on through here, continue on, and you get to here. So here, you basically just want to get to this point, this plank right here. Oh god, that sensitivity is weird. It's like higher up and down than left and right. But yeah, you want to basically land there without dying. And the way I do that is I slope off this, and then I try to turn and then like slope off this. But it doesn't matter that much because, like I said, you just want to live. And you can just turn around here and there's 4 health kits and you're perfectly fine. Then what I do is I sprint off, I land on this slope, and then run up the stairs. And then jump over like that. And now this is an optional clip. I stand here, and then when I get to about 900 speed, I start sprinting. But you don't have to do that. You can just jump down here and then turn to the right. Oh, God. They're in my toes. Okay. So about 900 speed, I start sprinting. And I go up here. And a fair bit of warning here. When you have to kind of like slow down sooner because there's this barnacle here. And I think there's like a push trigger or something that tries to suck you into it for whatever reason. It's kind of annoying. But yeah. Once you get here, you do that, and you sprint swim some more down here. And now I do a nade boost here, but the nade boost isn't really that necessary at all. I just do it to go a bit faster. So what I do for the nade boost is I just sort of walk backwards. And then just before it explodes, I jump so that I don't get too much height. Like I jump slightly early to not get too much height, just so I can jump over the thing. And I basically just try to ABH up the hill. Sometimes I get an extra hop and I just go flying up, but sometimes I don't. In that case, it doesn't really save them much time. So when you get over here, you can just jump over here, jump on this, and then jump over, and then just try to ABH up the hill like this. And when you get to the top, there's this here that'll stop you, so you know you're at the top, and then you can continue. And now we're in the last map of Ravenholm. Well, last map in the chapter of Ravenholm. Doesn't really seem like Ravenholm anymore now it's daylight. But yeah. What I do is I ASH through here, and yeah, this part's hard, so... Or the strat that's fastest here is hard. So you have to kind of go through here, and you kind of have to control your speed. Because if you go too fast, you can't do that clip. So, when quick clipping, there is a... basically a speed cap to where you can quick clip, and it's about 1,000 speed. If you're going over 1,000 speed, then you just can't quick clip, and it won't let you. You kind of stop before you actually hit it. So if you go too fast, you'll see if I do like that, it doesn't. I kind of like stopped right here and then like jetted forward like that. You don't want that. So you kind of have to slow down and get this to get over. But you don't have to do that. That's not the only strat. You can just come over here and grab the box, set it here, and then just jump over like that. There's also another strat where if I have a bind with a pistol, which I don't right now, you can just come over here and you can shoot this barrel twice, and then shoot it a third time to boost over like that. Any one of those strats are valid. Yeah, the fastest is to AFH through that with low speed, which is pretty hard to do. So yeah, you gotta really figure that out when you want to do that. And now here, so you want to ASH to this door in the man to get the shotgun. And the shotgun's really important because the shotgun lets you kill things instantly, which is nice. And once you get to this van, what I try to do is I try to ASH through this pallet. And then I try to just go through the wall like that to skip having the NPCs in here from spawning. But that's pretty hard to do because these guys like to shoot this pallet, so it's kind of hard to clip. So if they shoot the pallet, and if you're like slow, which is why they'll shoot the pallet usually, you can come over here and just jump over this. And what you can also do is you can just come over here and clip with the barrel through the wall like that to despawn the guys in here. And if you really don't want to do that, you can just walk through there and it'll be fine. So, when you get here, we're just going to clip through this table to get through the wall here. So, I ASH looking to the left here to do this clip, like that. And I also aim to, like, basically where this part, like this thing on the table is. And you just get in here. And what you do is just clip through the wall. Like that. And then you're at coast. And that's the end of all the gameplay I'm going to show you. But I'm going to go ahead and go over something real quick. That's quite a common thing I see new runners do that they just don't understand about quick clip. So What they don't understand about quick clip is if I go here and draw stuff for you. So when doing quick clip, you basically just keep going on the trajectory that you're going when you hit the prop. So you see me ASHing through props. So here, let me make an example. So let me that's not a shape. So here's a wall, and then here's a box that we can use to clip. And the idea of how quick clip works is, let's say I'm doing an ASH strat. So when I'm doing ASH, I want to basically just jump like this through the wall like that. So this is basically where my trajectory is going. My physical body stops here, but my actual position goes through like this. So what you want to do is you want to land just before, like a little bit before the prop, so you have time to sort of get airborne a little bit, and then go through the box so that you land on the other side. And what I see a lot of new runners do is they'll do something like this, where they'll just land like right on the corner of the box, which you don't want to do. You want to land a little bit before it. And another thing that they do is, you know, they'll just do like this, to where they're landing on it on their downward trajectory. And what happens when you do that, your hitbox is just going to go down like that through the floor, and you won't be going anywhere. So yeah, I just want to clear that up, because that's something I commonly see new runners do, is not land in the right place, the right speed. You also need enough speed so that your arc actually goes through like that as well. So yeah. Hopefully that helps people who are having trouble with doing quick clip. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully finish these tutorials soon.